we're back. It's the next day, and we're getting ready to do some more gel coating. Now, one thing I noticed is that my gel coat is dry, but it's not fully cured. If you look down there, you can see where I took the scissors and I was scratching the edge. Normally, when you scratch gel coat, you should have it should be a dry scratch, not a peely scratch. Well, that's a peely scratch, and so when you scratch it, it's like peeling up, as opposed to dry gel coat that's really fully cured. It will be like a dusty scratch. Well, anyway, the temperature here yesterday was, the low was 45 and the high was, I think, like 60, 64. And so I think it's the weather. We had a late winter here, and I think it's the weather that's causing the gel coat to have such a slow cure. Now, this gel coat shelf is beyond its shelf life, but it looks okay in the bucket. I also added some extra MEKP to compensate for the pigment. So I should be okay there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going and just use up all the gel coat. You know, if I make it to the rest of the boat, use up what gel coat I have for the first layer, and then give it a good, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 days to dry, to fully dry, 2 or 3 days. And then at the 2 or 3 day mark, if it's still peeling like that, that means I need to go back in and sand everything. I mean, not sand it to the point of where it's totally gone, but just sanding it enough to where whatever's not sticking is gonna, you know, it's gonna come up, and then that'll be my first coat. And then the next coat I'll follow with new gel coat. But I really don't think it's the age of the gel coat. I think it's the ambient temperature. It's just too cold. I got a propane heater. I'm gonna bring that out, set it up. Wood on glass and Woe, W-O-E. Oh gosh, Woe, I can't think of Woes. Wog and Woe. Yeah, those two guys, they gave me some good advice. Wood on glass was saying to mix like a thickened paste. And where I'm gonna use that is, I know I'm gonna use that tip right here on this seam. And to kind of hide that transition right there. And then Woe was, you know, giving me some good tips too. Some of the stuff I kind of figured out. One really good tip was, it's not like gel coat's not like resin where you can work here and then work here and then come back and maybe hit that, wet out your thing, and then maybe hit this. When you're rolling out gel coat, once you roll it, and it starts to cure a little bit, you just leave it, because if you try to come back and retouch something, it's gonna make it worse. So Whoa, that was some good advice. I kind of learned that the hard way in a few places up there, but I'm happy with the way it's coming out. I'm gonna get the rest of it gel coated today, and then I'm gonna wait a few days and see how it, you know, how it hardens up. And then worst case scenario, I'll just come back and sand it, you know, and then put on the second layer. I'm not worried about it. Oh, Rick Stevens, Rick, man, I appreciate you so much. He gave me some more advice, so we'll do that today as well. But anyway, he gave advice about the out dry, so we'll do some more of that today, and we'll just keep on moving right along. And then I gotta get this cleaned up. There's a residue or a film in the ski locker and in those two cabinets. I gotta get that film out so I can acetone it and get those places gel coated as well. But my first thing is to get this floor done, and then I'll come back to the ski locker and the cabinets. Okay, here we go. All right, so I got the heater going. We all know that heat rises, so now I don't know how effective this is gonna, if the heat is gonna even make it to the floor. But I figured something is better than nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna gel coat all the way back to the front piece right here, up the walls, and then I'll probably do this side and then work back so I can get out on the wheel well. I can get out, so I got a little escape route. So anyway, what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna vacuum everything, get everything out the boat, vacuum, acetone. Hopefully the sun will come up by then. I have a little bit of sunshine at least, and we'll keep on going. I was double checking because I was second guessing myself, and I was like, man, maybe I didn't mix the batch right, and I'm just second guessing everything. And I went back and double checked what, my ratios, everything was fine. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is there's only two things it can be. It's not my prep. I've been at it for 2 years. I know how to prep. It's not that. It's either the expired gel coat shelf life, or it's the ambient temperature, which is causing it to cure slow. Those are the only two things I can think of. So, let me get this all cleaned up, and when I'm ready to start gel coating, I'll put on the cam. All right. Mixing up this that Gunsmoke gray pigment. I'm mixing it down, but look what I got. Scott's wife made some homemade pizza. Woo! Okay, thank you. Can you put it on the truck, please? Thank you, thank you. Remember, I was telling you about the gel coat had the shelf life has expired. See that little bump right there? But see, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not that bad for as old as it is. I work with it, man. It's got a few of those, and I don't think I could have strained it. But you can see there's a few little things here and there, like see the 1, 2 right there. But man, I can live with that. I mean, rather than go out and buy new gel coat, if I can use what I got, you know, good. It is pretty thick, but then it is cold too. It's cold to the touch. So anyway, I almost got this pigment in there, and I'm gonna add the hardener and jump up there on the boat. So this is the deal. That expired gel coat, it's got little shreds in it, and Woe was saying, WOE was saying, you know, like how we figured out, you know, don't go over your work, especially gel coat. After you do it once, just leave it, let it cure. But I kept on going back over it, trying to get those little sprecks out, those little dry flakes, or little peel or whatever it is. And I think what I'm gonna do is just roll it out and just leave it, and then come back when I'm ready to sand for my second coat. I'm gonna then I'll take care of the little sprecks, the little pieces. Let me see if I can get up close so you can see. You probably saw it when I had on the other camera. I can't see if you can see it, but they're just little imperfections. What I'm gonna do is mix up another batch, and then I'm probably just gonna get a new. I'm gonna use the gel coat I have, and then just finish out the first layer, and then I might just get new gel coat for the last layer. I don't know. It really doesn't matter on the floor when I put the seams. It's gonna be carpet on the walls, and sand mixed with gel coat on the floor, and that kind of gives like a non-slipping and a textured surface. That'll kind of hide some of the imperfections from the seams, but overall it's really not that bad, really. I mean, I'm for a shoot to do what I want to do with the boat. It's actually gonna work out quite nice. So let me mix up another batch. I think I'm gonna do those 2 compartments up to the top. All that's gonna be carpeted, so I don't think I have to do that. Everything behind that panel is gonna be carpeted. I'll probably gel coat from the vent, start off at the vent, and then just work my way back that way all across the top, and then work my way this way so I'll be able to get out. I'm wondering, I should probably let this kick for at least a little bit before I start up again. Well, yeah, we'll see.